Northwestern Railway, Northwestern Railway. Thomas, the cheeky young tank engine, had a branch line. There is a line to a quarry at the end of it. It goes for some distance along the road. Thomas was always careful here in case anyone was coming. Early one morning there was no one at the road, but a large policeman was on the grass close to the line. He was shaking a stone out of his boots. Thomas liked policemen. He was a great friend of the constable who used to live at the village, but he had just retired. Thomas expected the new policeman would be friendly too. Good morning. The policeman jumped and dropped his boot. He scrambled up and hopped on one leg until he was facing Thomas. He didn't look friendly at all. He was red in the face and very cross. Fucking shit! I didn't sleep a wink last night, it was so quiet. Now engines come whistling suddenly behind me. My first day too. I'm sorry sir, I only said good morning. And another thing, where's your cowcatcher? But I don't catch cows? Don't fuck with me, boy! The policeman looked at his wheels. No side plates either. He wrote in his notebook. Engines going on dangerous roads must have their wheels covered and a cowcatcher in front. You haven't, so you are dangerous to the public.
Rubbish. We've been along here hundreds of times and never had an accident.
That makes it worse. He wrote regular lawbreaker in his book. Calm down, it wasn't my fault that I wasn't designed with cowcatchers and side plates. You are trying my patience. I can get you arrested, you know. How are you supposed to fit an engine in a prison cell? Shut the fuck up! Hey, I'm just pointing out the facts. That's it, you're arrested. Say whatever you... wait, what? You're coming with me. Help me! The Fat Controller was having breakfast. He was eating toast and marmalade. He had the newspaper open in front of him and his wife was just giving him some more coffee.
This toast has Marmite on it. I hate Marmite. Come in.
Excuse me, sir. You are wanted on the telephone.
Fucking telephone. Yes.
Fuck off!
Anyway, back to breakfast. I'll get it. Yes? I see. Okay then. I'm sorry, my dear. Thomas is in trouble with the police. I must go at once.
At the junction, Thomas's driver told the Fat Controller what had happened.
Dangerous to the public indeed. We'll see about that.
And the driver, fireman, and the Fat Controller set off in the Fat Controller's car to Thomas's shed. The policeman had chained Thomas to his shed and was holding him against his will. Soon the Fat Controller arrived in his car. He argued with the policeman, but it was no good. The law is the law and we can't change it. The Fat Controller was exhausted. He mopped his face.
I'm sorry, driver. It's no use arguing with policemen. We will have to make those cowcatcher things for Thomas, I suppose.
But sir, everyone will laugh and call me a tram. At the utterance of the word tram, the Fat Controller had a flashback.
Come on, Grandad, do look at this engine.
That's a tram engine, Stephen.
Is it electric? You've offended him. But trams are electric, aren't they?
Mostly, but this is a steam tram.
May we go in it, Grandfather, please?
That's it. We want a tram engine. When I went on holiday, I met a nice little engine called Toby. He hasn't enough work to do and needs a change. I'll write to his controller at once.
A few days later, Toby arrived.
That's a good engine. I see you've brought Henrietta.
You don't mind, do you, sir? The station master wanted to use her as a henhouse, and that would never do.
No, indeed. We couldn't allow that.
Toby made the trucks behave even better than Thomas did. At first, Thomas was jealous, but he was so pleased when Toby rang his bell and made the policeman jump that they have been firm friends since. Later on, the Fat Controller bought a third engine to help with the shunting in the yard. In enters Percy, a small green saddle tank engine with 4 wheels. All 3 engines were good friends. However, all the trouble started a few months later. Coal miners had gone on strike all over the United Kingdom. The railway had to buy coal from Poland. There was a problem with this new coal, however. It was very dusty and burnt with clouds of thick black smoke. The engines were very cross with it. It made more ash too, and before long all the engines had pains in their smoke boxes. Hot ash gathered there and gave them the most awful indigestion. One day, Toby was trundling down the line with Henrietta. He was late, and the coal didn't help at all.
This coal is awful.
Don't worry, Toby. We'll rake your fire when we get to Farquhar.
They didn't get far before Toby clapped out altogether.
Go nuts.
We'll have to telephone for help.
I hate my life. Why couldn't I be a bus? It's about time you turned up.
Come on, come on.
No, Thomas, stop, stop!
Off we go, off we go.
No, Thomas, stop, stop now! I'm telling you to stop!
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-ay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine, plenty of rain. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-ay.
No, Thomas, stop! Ah! Ah! Oh my God! Ah!
Ah! Ah! Has it stopped? Whoa, that wasn't supposed to happen.
You fucking cunt!
Later, the engines were put back on the rails by the mainline engines. Percy was very mad with Thomas.
He's gay!
He stopped talking to him and they didn't talk to each other at all.
Percy is queer!
The days passed. The days turned into weeks. The coal miners' strike finally finished, but Thomas and Percy's feud never weakened. One day, Henry was late to the junction. When Thomas set out across the valley, he was trying his best to make up for lost time. Suddenly, there was a loud bang and something hard hit the bottom of his left-hand water tank.
Ow!
He said, and he stopped. As he did, he felt water splashing cold against his wheels.
One of your shard rods has broken. It swung up and punctured your tank. We'll have to get help.
At Farquhar, Percy was shunting. The station master came up.
Leave those trucks, Percy. Thomas has a hole in his water tank. There's water dripping everywhere, and he can't get home on his own.
I won't. He derailed me.
But doesn't Thomas have the special stash of weed?
Damn it all. Percy arrived and took Thomas home. I'm sorry I caused the accident. Can we be friends again, please? Percy was delighted to agree, and the two engines headed off into the sunset. Well, that's a wrap on episode 1. Thank you for watching, and welcome to season 1 of the series. There's some amazing adventures coming up, and I can't wait to get started with the next episode. So until next time, mwah!